With Alberta's economy beginning to turn, the NDP government heads into the new session promising to help aid that recovery.
I think this one will have a real focus on making life better for Alberta families, and in particular making life more affordable.
Brian Mason says around 15 pieces of legislation will be introduced, dealing with issues like protection for new home buyers and capping electricity prices. The provincial budget will be tabled March 16th, and Mason says it will focus on getting Albertans back to work.
We need to help people through that patch and help prepare the economy to take advantage of that recovery.
The opposition says that sounds an awful lot like more spending.
I thought that was pretty rich and maybe a bit of a stretch, considering the NDP have spent the last 2 years making almost every aspect of Alberta life more expensive.
Along with financial affairs of the province, the Wildrose says it will focus on crime. Nathan Cooper says incidents like a rash of ATM thefts in rural communities have people on edge.
Well, that may not be a violent crime directly to an individual in a constituency. They certainly feel the effects of the fact that their banks are being broken into.
For the Wildrose and PCs, there is the added factor of merger talks. The PCs will select their new leader March 18th, while Brian Jean is busy advocating for uniting under his party's framework. Both parties promise this won't distract from House business.
We all know that our primary responsibility here is holding the government to account, and that will be and remain our focus.
We have a session to focus on, we have a budget to focus on, and there's certainly a lot of legislation that we need to address.
And that work will begin right away as the government promises to introduce its first bill on the first day. Tom Vernon, Global News.